It's not about who's from who, but who's worthy. So, I will explain my argument, and my argument will review all the proposition team statement. So I have 3 points. The first is real experience. People from political families usually grow up in environment where they see how government works. From the inside, since they were kids, they have watched how their parents work on the ground, how strategy are planned, how to handle conflict, more policies, and even deal with media. These are things you don't just learn in 1 year. Imagine this. Two people are running for mayor. For major, one grew up going to the field with their parents who work in government, and the other just start learning politics last year. Logically, the public might think like, oh, candidate A already gets it. They have seen it before. And honestly, that makes sense. That's not nepotism, that's social capital and experience. The second is democracy still works. One thing the proposition side always forget is these people still have the final say on who gets elected. The voting system is still working. There's no guarantee that someone from a political family will automatically win. If public doesn't trust them, they lose. End of the story. Take Hillary Clinton in the US. Her family is hooked in politics. Her husband was president. She was Secretary of State. But did she automatically become president? No, she lost. Why? Because the people didn't vote for her. The proof that just a the proof that just having a political background doesn't equal power. So, when we talk about dynasty, we need to separate the right to run from the process of getting elected. Everyone in a democracy has the right to run, including children of politicians, but in the end, the voices choose, not the family name. The last point is corruption and nepotism are not only caused by dynasty. One of the biggest fear from the prop side is that dynasty will always lead to corruption or nepotism. But let's be real, corruption doesn't come from who your parents are, who your family are. It comes from weak system. In countries with strong law enforcement and proper checks and balance, political dynasty can exist without causing major problems. Look at Japan. Many of their politicians come from political families, but because the system is transparent, the media is free, and the public is involved, it's not easy for anyone to abuse their power. So instead of banning dynasty, why not fix the system? Make the institution stronger so it doesn't matter where you come from. If you mess up, you'll be held accountable. Like, we need note, instead of blaming political families, we should focus on the real issue, the strength of the system. Because at the end of the day, a healthy democracy is not about who runs, but how the system hands power. If a country has transparent institution, independent media, and strict accountability, it doesn't matter. If someone that was a senator, they still have to prove themselves, follow the rules, and answer to the people. Dynasty can exist, but they are not a threat if the system is solid. Like, you should think of like this. Even the best driver in the world is dangerous if the road is broken, but if the road is well built and there are traffic rules that are enforced, that then or everyone, dynasty or not, has to drive safely. That's what we need. Rules that actually work, no matter who is in charge. So, if we care about democracy, let's strengthen the system instead of just banning certain people from running. That way, democracy keeps moving forward. Like fair, transparent, and open to everyone, includes this with a political background. And all of this argument, I have the conclusion. In democracy, the important thing is the people's freedom of choice is the key, not the family background. Banning political dynasty contracts the democratic principle because it discriminates based on lineage. What needs to be improved is the system, not the suppression of citizen right to participate in politics. Thank you. That's all for me.